Okay, I'll just show you how to install AVG antivirus and Firefox for Windows Vista users. And we're just going to go into a default web browser here, which is Internet Explorer, and we're going to type in AVG. We're just going to select the second one down, free download. Going to connect to the top one, click on the top one, yep, download free. A load of gubbins here about installing the corporate version and free edition. What's that one? I don't know. We'll give that one a go. Yep, that's fine. Load of gubbins about telling you about the free edition and stuff. And there's 3 columns. These ones are obviously telling you to buy, but we're going to go for the free one, so we'll click on the download. Another advertisement. We're just going to go for the download now for this one. Download button. Show you this again. Don't worry about this. This is a pop-up blocker that I've got activated on my Internet Explorer. So download file now. Save. No, I don't want to save it in applications. I want to select it to save it as all files. Oh yeah, sorry, applications. And I don't want to put it into downloads. I want to put it in desktops. So just make sure you select desktop. Save. Nice and quick. We can click run on here rather than clicking on the icon at the top here, but we're going to we'll click on close, so we'll show you what happens on the screen. Just minimize everything, double click on the icon, then click run. You could have clicked run on the previous screen, but it doesn't really matter. Just wanted to show you what clear screen, what's displayed when this is installed. Continue. Obviously set in English or whatever language you're into. Next. The 2 options here is we want to go for the I want the free basic protection. We don't want the 30-day one because that will ask us after 30 days to pay a certain amount, so we're going to go for the top one. Next. And this is the ever so slightly long download. I'll try and speed it up. Here we go. Click on read. You can give it a good read, blah blah blah, same old agree license thing, accept. Now it starts installing. Standard installation, I won't worry about customised, but yeah, standard installation, click next. Normal license number, don't worry about that because it's free. Make sure that your username is correct though. I'll put in my website name, but you can put your username in, or your normal name, that's fine. Next. I would install this AVG tool. It's very good to put into web browsers. It searches the sites that you've searched for and deems them, or gives you a little tag at the end to say whether they're safe or not. I'm not going to set Yahoo as my default web browser because I don't like Yahoo. I'm more of a Google man myself, so I'm clicking next. And we're just going to install that. That's closing down an application, so we'll just do that. Close down the Windows for Internet Explorer and click next. It only asks you to do that because it's installing plugins to those applications. So yeah. Now you'll see a nice icon on the side there. You can use this opportunity to delete the installation file now, which is just up there above that, or around that location. You can just simply click, drag and drop to your recycle bin. Just get rid of that because you don't need that anymore. But make sure it's the right icon and not the free, where it says AVG free 9.0. Okay, and that's all installed now. More than likely after you click finish, it will then ask you to run an optimized scan. I would recommend running that, but we won't do it at the moment. As soon as you click on that, it runs in the background, but it does, for this demonstration, it will slow the computer down a wee bit. So I'm just going to leave that to one side and activate that later. We're just going to quickly run through an installation of Firefox. It's dead easy, so we're just going to jump into Internet Explorer again. Okay, it's just showing you actually, it's quite nifty. About that. It's just telling you that the new installation for AVG Surfer is here. So whenever you type in something you're looking for into this search bar at the top here, it will search for Yahoo anyway, but it will also search in any search bar here. So if I type in Firefox, it will come up and it will show you these little green ticks to say this website is safe. It's a very nifty little thing there. It's quite good. So we're just going to go to mozilla.com/Firefox. The same plugin will go into Firefox as well, which is dead nifty. So we'll click into that. One. Okay, now close that down. We'll run the installation file. Make sure in your installation file, when you've double clicked on it, that it comes up with name and it comes up with the location of where it's saved, which is desktop, and it also does say Mozilla Corporation. In previous attempts at installing this, it came up with unknown publisher. Usually means there's a corrupt file within that installation file, which means it wasn't downloaded properly. Don't worry about it, just delete it and then try installing it again. It usually means that there's quite a lot of people downloading that file and it hasn't communicated properly with the servers to download it onto your computer. So if all those fails, delete it and try and download it again. So we're going to click run. Okay, that's all installed. So we're going to continue. We're going to hit next. Yep, there's nothing to say there. We're definitely going to go for a standard installation and make sure that this is ticked as well. Use Firefox as my default web browser. Firefox is a far more safer web browser than, say, Internet Explorer. You don't want to leave your computer wide open for people to hack into it and do silly things. So you always use Firefox as a default web browser. So we're going to click next and we're going to hit install. Yep, we want to launch Firefox, so click next. Make sure that launch is ticked. Got a nice little icon there, the fox and stuff, kind of funky. The reason I wanted you to open it is that it will ask you to import any bookmarks or history or passwords and data and such that you may have used when using Internet Explorer. So it's a good idea to import that stuff across, but to be honest, I haven't really used Internet Explorer on my Vista account, so I'm not going to import anything. But always select it if you do use Internet Explorer a lot, and it will pull all your favourites over. So click next. And here's Mozilla Firefox. Just before I go, I thought I'd show you to make sure you, before you do anything else, run the optimized scanning. So allow AVG to search your system and make sure there's no viruses and such. Okay, so if you've, please post a comment on my website if you like this video or not. If not, just don't be afraid to say whether it's a load of crap or not. But thanks very much. Take care. Bye.